All right, what's going on, everyone? Supreme Coffee over here, and we are going to be doing the weekly bingo set over here with you guys again. So this time around, in terms of the bingo set, we do have tons of parts to be upgrading. So this is probably going to be another one of those weeks you're going to have to ask yourself, do you guys have enough resources in order to complete, let's say, the bingo set over here? So let's say you're someone who does not, you guys lack the necessary resources to upgrade these part over here, because I know that this week there isn't that event point achievement, so there's not going to be a way to effectively get those let's say W Awakening Circuit tickets. So let's say I don't have enough, for example, right? I don't have enough resources to upgrade everything to level 99 or to level 90. But do keep in mind that when you guys complete each of these individual boxes, you are going to be able to obtain some of these rewards over here. So let's say I think a lot of people will be are lacking the W Awakening C circuits or the tickets over here. So you can just upgrade one of the shield and then just walk out of here at least with that W Awakening C tickets. That's probably a good way to go out of here if, let's say, you don't have any resources. At least just upgrade a shield, for example, and then as well as for the other ones, maybe capitals, you don't get, you only get this one here, which is not enough. I think this one over here, I think at the end of the day you do have to clear everything in order to get the overall bundle. So that is something you have to take into consideration right there as well, because like there's gonna be like a cost and benefit. Like I said again, this week is probably gonna cost you a lot more. Even for myself, I'm probably extremely low on those W awakening circuits as well. So probably doing this one will probably break my bank, for example. But but this week around, in terms of the warfare unit, is actually pretty good. That is something to keep in mind. Obviously, I have not really upgraded everything to that level 90 right now, but this unit, on like in terms of the stat, this thing is a monster as a welfare. I think I saw people posting on like social media, let's say on Reddit or even Facebook. I think people are racking up around 60,000 shot attack with some other parts, some other, like, let's say pilot, they're using something else. Like, I was like, wow, this is probably the best warfare unit we have seen so far. Then in terms of the part tray, I think the main noticeable one you want to be looking at is probably going to be arm. It's going to be that buff EX skill effects up by 15%. 15% can be good already, compared to, let's say, power boosting, for example. Definitely any of these buff effects will outweigh that, no problem. But I think the only question you want to be asking is, so are the EX skill you guys using has some effects built in? Let's say if you're using the EX skill that has no additional effects, these kind of portrait will just kind of go to waste. So that is going to be something you want to keep in mind right there as well. So let me do upgrade everything to level 90, and then we can just kind of just talk about the stat and why this unit is actually good. I think I will actually build out something like with activating Gundam type, and then what is it, gym type, just to see what kind of stuff we can activate, like what kind of stat we're looking at as well. So what is gym type? What's this gym type boost? Let me see. Let me find a part right now and see what does it actually boost. Let's see. It boosts shot. Wow, that's good. That is actually gonna be good. So let me do upgrade everything, and then we will be right back talking about. We will actually be using the best right here. All right, this right here, the critical up alpha, is quote unquote the best EX skill in game. That's that's just a joke. So hopefully you guys don't take that too serious. Because crit in this game is literally trash. It really basically does nothing to you. Any EX skill comes with crit built in already, so there's really no need to have this ready. But that's why I say quote unquote the best, literally the best. No one can beat this EX skill right here. So we're gonna try this out. Your crit rate up by 30 or 53%. So we will see how this actually works. Like I said again, crit in this game is just kind of like not good. I think the only beneficial thing is probably using like normal attacks, but I think most of the time people should be executing the EX skill ready. So yeah, probably like not good of EX skill at all, not even worth wasting a slot. In terms of the other one we can be testing today, is gonna be the Tribe Booster over here. Raise your speed by 20, and then also gonna raise your melee attack by 19, and then physical resistance up by 49%. I don't know how much I can test that right there, but I can probably, let's say, take some hit, for example. But yeah, I don't know how that would actually work. So that is gonna be it. So let me do upgrade everything. And then we're gonna be hopping in to do that one premium ticket somewhere with you guys. So I'll be right back after I upgrade everything to level 90. Alright, so I have successfully upgraded every parts to that level 90, and even before upgrading everything to less than level 99, you can see that the shot attack is pretty high already, like 11,000 already. So if you do upgrade everything, you apply, let's say, even any of the marks, so let's say I would say purple on all of them, you're gonna start seeing some incredibly high stat for this guy over here, especially in that shot department. So that is something to just kind of consider about this unit right here as well. It's not a bad unit to begin with. I think they did a pretty good job, but not in a good week where we cannot even get those, let's say, those W awakening circuits. So just look at the base stat right here, 7,300. That's pretty high already. And look at that shot defense, like coming up at 3,500. So if you're gonna use that change gear, conversion gear, you are gonna look at some pretty nifty stats. Let's say I'll say roughly about mid 8,500 ish. I think that's probably a good range. You can see that the head part we have over here, that is pretty good. That's borderline. I would say Sokai parts and even Gundam Battle Festival part pre-alteration. So this part is definitely way up there for sure. Let's check this. Wow, like even the chest, like 2,000 on base and then 3,700 for the shot defense. Excellent. Check the arm now. What are we doing? Oh, 2,400 and then 3,300 for that shot defense. All right, that's excellent, not bad. Then moving down to the leg, 22,000 and then 3,800. Not bad again. Like, yeah, this warfare is crazy. If you do upgrade everything, 2,400 and then 3,000 across the board for the defensive value. Not bad. Not bad for a warfare right here. In terms of the melee weapon right here, the beam saber is a little bit on the lower tier, and then even the portrait wise is like kind of not good. So this one only activates when you're fighting against type neutral. So this one is a T type. So whenever you're facing against T type, you're gonna get that melee power boosted, which is like why I don't really like those traits like that. Beam rifle, or in terms of the gym rifle, is not bad either. 9,000. That's a pretty solid number for a warfare for sure. Trait wise, it's not going to be the best, but I think the stat is good. I believe the shoot has some pretty good stat as well. 1,500 for the shot attack, and then 4,700 for the defensive value. So yeah, like I said, this warfare unit is probably the best stat we have seen so far. I don't even know when was the last time we have seen that good of a stat. But in terms of EXQ wise, it's a little bit of a lackluster. Not going to be anything of a fun to use EXQ, for example, like we had a couple of weeks ago. But nonetheless, this one is giving us the different types of flavor. This one is actually giving us some good stat, so new players can definitely take advantage of this. If you, for example, don't have any, let's say, Sokai tiers or even Gundam Battle Festival part tiers, this one is going to be a good supplementary for the time being, until you're able to manifest better parts, right? So let's actually go over to the bingo server now, and then we're gonna collect our rewards. Like I said again, you don't really have to complete everything if you are, let's say, lacking on some specific resources. You can just probably, if I were you guys, I would definitely do one of the shield that allow me to get the W awakening circuit, because that is going to be a extremely rare item. It's only going to cost you 10 of those. So basically, if you don't have any in stock, like you don't have 10, for example, you can definitely use 10 to exchange for 50, which I think is definitely going to be a good way to get some bang for your buck right there. So here's the reward over here. So I think I use probably a lot more W Awakened C circuits or C tickets than I would initially like. So even on my end, I'm probably slacking on a lot of them right now, because there was at one point that I actually did. Alright. So at one point I did have a lot, but I think at some points I was like really in need of some currency or some capital. So what I did was I exchanged a lot of these right here. I actually sell a lot of these for capitals, because they sell for pretty good buck for like per one. So I'm like, alright, I'm blocking some capitals, maybe later on I can get them back. But the cases are, that was like, it was like the worst thing ever, because like I actually did not get enough I think there are some times I believe that I was lacking some of these. So I'm like, well, that's a lesson to learn right there. So we got the we collected everything right there. So let's actually go over the capsule right now. We can do our premium summer right here. So I believe on the 14th, that's the end date for this banner. I'm pretty sure they will update this with a new bashup unit. So whatever like the header banner right here, Kasai unicorn, perfectibility, the crossbow Mao, and then the destiny impulse R, that will get replaced. It does not mean they're not going to be in the banner, but they're just going to bring out another 4 unit. So I'm pretty sure the next time around we should be getting, let's say, my prediction is going to be the 4 Armor Double Zeta, try burning, maybe Justice Knight, and then probably the XTR4. That's my prediction right now. I think those are supposedly like the next in line already. So we're not even getting to like the Super Soul Kai yet. So like I hope they can roll those out soon, because a lot of people can definitely take advantage of that. So let's see what we're gonna get. Potentially multiple if possible. That'll be nice, right? Yeah. Let's see. Starting out with the 3-star right here. Okay, not not bad, I guess. Okay, a purple. We'll definitely take those for sure. Okay. Is that, are we not gonna get multiple? Okay, we're getting multiple purples, right? Alright, that's good, I guess. If that's something I can use, I can definitely take it, you know. No complaints right there for sure. Okay, we got our first goal. Banshee leg is oh, that's the original Banshee. Alright. So that's the new parts I don't have, so I can probably work on the original Banshee collection. So that's good, I guess. So one new part down right there, so that's pretty good. So let me do custom. Let me go over to the creative mission. I'm gonna fabricate like a map where I can actually see if I can use the crit, because I want to see like how much of a difference after using crit. I think the most beneficiary of having crit up is only gonna be for normal attacks. I think if you guys do see any EXQ, they do have piercing, or they already have crits up already. So that's why I say they're not even like that worth it. If it was like crit damage up, like different, that's a different story, right? Let's say increase crit damage up by whatever percentage. That is gonna be a good portrait to be running. I wonder if they will ever do that, or is that something in the development? I don't know how they will actually implement that. But let me do custom build a creative mission build, and then or creative mission map, and then we just try out those few or those 2 EXQ, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so here is my custom. Alright, so this is gonna be the map gonna be taken out right now. So that's gonna be the enemy. They're just more of like a testing dummy review. So what we're gonna do right now, we're just gonna normally shoot them. So keep that in mind. These are the type of damage we're getting when we just normally hit. So you do get just a little bit of crit here and there, like even without me activating that. So yeah, you do get a little bit of crit already. So rather not you use that crit up alpha. So right now we do activate that. Oh, that's actually a new EXQ animation right there in terms of like crit up right there. So after activating the crit, here's what you can see. As you guys can see, that crit up does not mean you're gonna do more damage. So that is something like that is already a given right there. Even though I restricted a lot of damage, but you guys can see that you don't see a dramatic, let's say, of damage increases with crit. So it's kind of like whatever, you know. I think crit is more of like if you're able to fight off, like let's say type advantage, type disadvantage. I think in that regard you'll be able to, you know, get your opponent with some like type advantage type of damage dealing. So I think that is like, if that's the case, I think it's only meant for like, for me personally, like how I think of like crits in like any other game. I think it's applied to doing normal damage to your type of disadvantage enemy. I think it's probably gonna work the same way. Like if you're normal hitting, you're not getting that much crit. So I think I would say crit is more of along the line of like, oh, using these type of machine guns, so you should be able to deal more, just being able to cook up a little bit more of crit damage right there supposedly, but you're not really getting any much of like crit damage wise right here. So that is that. So after I finish up this enemy right here, we will go on to using the tribe boosters. So I want to see how fast, or are there going to be some type of like animation I can see right there. Alright, so I went kind of like a light blue right there. So how Like I don't even know. Like I can't even tell like how fast I'm going. Am I faster now? Maybe. I know I did get a little bit of a melee damage up for sure. Yeah, I definitely got that right there, so not bad, I guess. But other than that, yeah, the crit up is just not a good EX skill. But this one, the try boosted, can be good. You know, this one is gonna be a free to play part. If this was like let's say a Sokai tier part, I would definitely recommend not even upgrading that. Just because it's probably gonna waste your resources into upgrading like one of those type of like increasing speed and all that. But since this one's gonna be a warfare, I will highly suggest everyone, if possible, just trying to see if you guys can manifest. If you guys don't want to upgrade everything, at least trying to get the full set for your collection so you can upgrade your for that frame upgrade and whatnot. It's always good to just get the whole collection, so that is gonna be my recommendation. You can just actually get the whole set as well, and then not even like have everything upgrade to, let's say, level 10 in terms of like your EX skill level, and then your portrait level. Maybe someday you have the resources and you can upgrade them, so that is also going to be my recommendation right there as well. So let me just hop out here. I think I have tested enough already. All right. So that being said, that is our weekly bingo set today, or for this week. The Hazel Unit 2 here. Definitely, they did a pretty good job, having this welfare unit having some incredibly high stat right here. I just think they drop it on a pretty bad week where we're just not able to get enough of those, let's say, W Awakening C tickets right there. So, by all means, like I do suggest everyone to at least get everything to that level, portrait level 10 or EX skill level 10, so at least you do have some parts right there you can use, let's say whenever you do have some resources whatnot, because they will definitely go towards your job grade, your word tag grade. So that is going to be my recommendation. Whether or not you want to upgrade everything to level, upgrade, just upgrade that to level 90 and whatnot. I do suggest that you guys don't actually go out of your way to buy the gold version. You can just actually buy all the 3-star version and just kind of upgrade your way along. Just upgrade along the line right there. I think I stopped picking up the gold version because I know I can use some other, like I can use the warfare coins for other stuff. So that's why I kind of stopped buying them. I only buy the 3-star version. So that is also a good recommendation for you guys as well. So with that being said, that should be pretty much it for this video right there, and then I'll catch you guys all on the next one.